So really, over the past few, however many of these, we've been talking about living a kingdom lifestyle. And I talked about cycles with you, and beholding and becoming a little bit when I spoke about Abraham. You know, what you behold, you will become. So whatever is taking your focus right now will be what you become. Without taking it too far, if you behold your dog too much, you might become like it. I mean, we've all talked about people who love horses so much they begin to look like a horse. I mean, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but there is a degree of truth in that. If you keep beholding the face of your Lord, guess what will happen there? You will become like him. So living a kingdom lifestyle is about beholding him and becoming like him. Shall I tell Abraham what I'm about to do, seeing he is about to become? So what is it that God is speaking over your life that you are going to become? As you read the scriptures, as you look at characters in the Bible, which character do you actually identify with? Moses? Abraham? Samuel? Anna the prophetess? Sarah? Esther? Girls and boys all. The Bible is about ordinary people with an extraordinary God. And we are a kingdom of ordinary people in exactly the same place with an extraordinary God. And in these days, he is impressing upon us that we do not belong here. We get our information from heaven, we don't get it from the newspapers. And if we're still getting our opinions and our value systems from the world that are around us, then we've got a mega shift that needs to take place, so that we see ourselves as he sees us, not as the people around see us. Low self-esteem, my darling, is a construct of the enemy, because it focuses you on you and not on him. So low self-esteem and low self-worth were completely dealt a death blow on the cross, because your esteem and your worth are not in your natural birth or the opinion of the people around you. It's not in your reputation or what you do. It's in your who. It's who you are and whose you are. And you are the beloved of God, on whom his favour rests. And you know what it is to have favour? Favour means I'm biased towards that person. That means if there's two people and you're one of them, God's biased towards you. So you're more likely to get it than the other guy, because his favour rests on you. Nations, he says, I've given in exchange for you. Has it ever struck you that he really means that? He has given nations to get you. Because if you look at it numerically, the number of Christians that have ever existed, those have gone before, those who are on the earth now, and those that are coming, are far, far less than the people who have lived on the earth and who are divorced from God because they don't believe him. So numerically, it's a Gideon situation, because it's always one with God's a majority. But you might be a corporate man and you feel that you need everybody around you in order to be able to function. But let me just tell you something, one with God's a majority. It really is. And when it gets down to it and you find that he's all you've got, it's at that point that you find he's all you need. El Shaddai, the breasted one, the nurturer, the creator and sustainer of all things. That should just about hit it on the nail. That should be enough. or the Pantocrator, that lovely New Testament word, which is a mixture of El Shaddai and the captain of the hosts, and Yahweh, the self-existent one, the most powerful of all the powerful ones. Our Bibles don't express in any way what these words mean, you know, Lord, God, Lord Almighty. They are just, our language is not complete enough to express these things about him. One with the Pantocrator is enough, actually. You and Jesus take on the world. That's all you need. I'm all you need. Am I not enough, mine own for thee? A guy called Gerhard Tersteegen, always have a difficulty, probably pronounced it wrongly. Lovely thing. Am I not enough, mine own for thee? And on a good day we can say, yeah. But on a bad day, we're not so sure, are we? But that's the journey we're on, isn't it? That when Jesus said, let's go to the other side of the lake, and the boys all leapt in with great glee and started rowing, and then suddenly a storm blows up in the middle of the lake. He hadn't changed. Let's go to the other side, he said. Didn't say let's drown in the middle. So if you happen to be in the middle of the lake right now, feeling all alone, would you remember who's asleep in the boat with you? And he isn't asleep, you know, he's got one eye open. He's watching. He's there. And he's going to stand up and say to the wind and the waves, peace, be still. And it will be. Because, you know, there's a good bit of advice that they give to pilots. Never fly into a storm. But when you do, don't change your course. Don't panic and turn to the left and the right. Keep going. So if you're in the middle of a storm today, remember he said we're going to the other side of the lake, not we're going to drown in the middle. And don't change your course. Keep your compass set. True north. Behold him, because you're becoming something. You're becoming an overcomer who has to have something to overcome. Can't be an overcomer if you haven't got something to overcome. And beyond that, you're more than a conqueror. What's more than a conqueror? Someone who rules and reigns. That's more than a conqueror. Enjoy the journey. God bless you.